I just finished my dessert, so right on time then for race 1. Gary Wells nearest to the commentary box here at the moment. Russell Little making his way into 9. Adam Shipp, previous British champion. From the eastern centre, this neck of the woods, away they go. The best pairs is underway. All close on the first corner, Adam Shipp breaks away. Remember they are a pair, but Lee Street now splits them up. And Georgie Wood is flying around the outside. Here we go, then a good start to the afternoon. Adam Shipp from Lee Street, Georgie Wood. Georgie Wood gets up in the second place. Into the next turn they go, and Georgie Wood goes through on the inside of Adam Shipp, clean as a whistle. Georgie Wood leads. Georgie Wood there in full command from Adam Shipp in second place, from Lee Street in third, from 31 Paul Simmons. And the last lap flag comes out for young Georgie Wood. High flying from Adam Shipp in second. Lee Street in third. Checkered flag comes out for the closing of the first race of the afternoon. A win for Georgie Wood. From Adam Shipp in second. Lee Street in third. Then Gary Wells. Then Paul Simmons. 24, Mark Woods. And number 91, Russell Little, bringing up the rear. Race 1, a cracker. Race 1, a win for number 96, Georgie Wood. Second place to number 16. Adam Shipp. Third place to number 75, Lee Street. Fourth place to number 70, Gary Wells. Fifth place to 31, Paul Simmons. Sixth place to number 24, Mark Woods. And seventh place, number 91, Russell Little. The winner's time was 1 minute 17.85 seconds, a speed of 56.75 miles per hour. From the top, 96, 16, 75, 70, 31, 24, 91. 1 minute 17.85 seconds, 56.75 miles per hour. These are the 350cc solos. Vince Kinchin closest to me in the commentary box. Mark Taylor next to him. The revs rise, the tapes fly, and away they go. Into the corner they go, and Vince Kinchin is making a brave move on the outside. Leading it though is number 4, Michael Bovis from 170, Mark Taylor from Vince Kinchin, from Carl Russian. Very fast into the turn. Look at Vince Kinchin coming in there after Mark Taylor, but Michael Bovis is absolutely flying on the front line. So it's Michael Bovis, Mark Taylor, Harvard Michael Bovis, 2 points in a minute first and third, but Vince wants the second and he goes for it. Vince comes wide on the corner and we have a faller. Number 17, Andrew Whittaker. Overcooks it on that corner. In interest of safety, or Andrew Whittaker, who looks a little winded on the floor there. Don't think we had enough laps, but let's find out. Race number 2 then. Race number 2 stops after 3 laps in the interest of safety. Good to see Mr. Whittaker up on his feet and away. Got to get that magic sponge out, I suppose, borrowed it off the footballers, but he's up and okay. That's the main thing. Race 2, we have a result. And the result was a win for number 4, Michael Bovis. Second place went to number 170, Mark Taylor. Third went to number 8, Vince Kinchin. Fourth was number 63, Carl Russian. And fifth was number 61, Chris Ward. No time and no speed due to the race being stopped. So the result, 4, 170, 8, 63 and 61. Red flag at the moment. We're okay now, the red flag is down, the riders make the run of the line, it's the rest of the 350cc solo boys. 33 Richard Smith, trapped very fast, Matt Etherington goes with him, Dave Mears sneaks through on the inside into the first turn and Dave Mears is away. They are first and second at the moment. I'd have thought Dave would look for see where his man was and try and defend him, because Tom Perry is on hot pursuit and Tom Perry wants to split those two up. Richard Smith trying to close the gap up on Dave Mears. In second place. Richard Smith bites back at him. Richard Smith through on the inside. Tom Perry goes to the outside run. Tom Perry back into second place. It's 19 Dave Mears, Tom Perry, Richard Smith, Matt Etherington. Back in second place, holding maximum points with his partner. Tom Perry again tries the long way round. They're on the last lap. It's Dave Mears, Richard Smith, Tom Perry, Matt Etherington. Dave Mears extending his lead, Richard Smith riding slightly defensively to try and keep the young man behind him at bay. Round the last turn for the last time, the checkered flag is out and Dave Mears takes the win. Richard Smith, his partner, follows him home in second, and number 1 Tom Perry in third, with number 5 Matt Etherington cruising home in fourth. Race 3, a win for number 19 Dave Mears. In second place his partner number 33 Richard Smith. In third place it was number 1 Tom Perry, and in fourth place it was number 5 Matt Etherington. The winner's time at 1 minute 17.12 seconds, equating a speed of 57.29 miles per hour. 57.29. That's 19:33.15. 1 minute 17.12. 57.29. Mitch Godden, Dan Barrett coming back in the line then, James Theobald, Vince Kinchin, Stuart Mears and Harlan Cook again, the last one to come to the line. And they're away, well, they're under starter's orders, and away, and there they go down into the first turn. Mitch Godden gets a good one from the inside. Second place, Vince Kinchin in third. A pairing in first and third. Vince Kinchin moves up into second, chases up behind his partner, but they're first and second in this one at the moment. Mitch Godden and Vince Kinchin from James Theobald and Harlan Cook, then Dan Berwick and Stuart Mears. Champion. He knows the score in this game, knows about point scoring and not just winning races. Knows to look out for his partner, and his partner's right there with him. Harlan Cook is in third, then it's James Theobald, then it's Dan Berwick. Round they come then on for the last lap, and Mitch Godden seems to have it in the bag here at the moment, pulling wheelies down the straight. It's Mitch Godden leading, Vince Kinchin in second, Harlan Cook in third, James Theobald in fourth, they can just stay there for this last turn, and Vince Kinchin comes right up alongside and they cross the line together. Vince Kinchin just takes the win from 29, Mitch Godden. From Harlan Cook, James Theobald, Dan Berwick and Stuart Mears. Official result at the moment. And the result of race 4. The result of race 4 was a win for number 8, Vince Kinchin, followed home by his partner, number 29, Mitch Godden. In third place was number 7, Harlan Cook. And in fourth place it was number 26, James Theobald. In fifth place it was number 68, Dan Berwick. And in sixth place it was number 14, Stuart Mears. The winner's time was 1 minute 16.99 seconds, a speed of 57.39 miles per hour. 5 minute solos again. Oh, that was nasty for young Mr. Watts there. Chris Watts wheeled it off the line and the bike landed right in his chest. And the red flags are up. Looks like Rob Watts has decided to call it a day with his brother and partner out of the running in the ambulance. So, I suppose these two have got to go round to score the points. Very valuable points here in the 500cc solos. And away they go. Reece Wilding leads and John Yeldham in second. It could be maximum points here for these this pair of John Yeldham and Reece Wilding. Reece Wilding leads, John Yeldham following his partner home. Comes right alongside, goes round the outside on the corner and now leads. John Yeldham going for it, Reece Wilding quite happy to sit in there in second place. 46, John Yeldham, only knows how to ride one way and that's flat out. Can't be doing none of this messing about, riding around, you know, just scoring the points. Entertain the crowd, that's what he's trying to do. Throttle full on in the corner. The last lap flag goes out. John Yeldham and Reece Wilding must be grinning right over their faces, I should think, because that'll put them in joint first place with Mitch Godden and Vince Kinchin. Points make prizes. John Yeldham takes the wide line, leaves a nice big gap on the inside for Reece. Reece comes up on the inside of him, they cross the line. It's John Yeldham from Reece Wilding. Race 5, a win for number 46, John Yeldham, and in second place his partner, number 18, Reece Wilding. The winner's time was 1 minute 29.47 seconds, a speed of 49.38 miles per hour. From the top, 46, 18, 1 minute 29.47, 49.38 miles per hour. Can't see number 10, Tony Cook. He was orphaned out of it, I think, by the no-show of Gary Southgate and Adam Young. By no-show, I mean a non-starter. I'm sure he's here, but... So 4 outfits only in this one. Sean Harvey, Danny Hogg, Paul Walcott and John Cook are one team. Dean Norton, Joe Richmond, Richard Hollingdale, Hollingdale and Paul Smith. That's Paul Smith, passenger there. Away we go. Into the first turn. Looks like Shaun Harvey in second place at the moment. Racing down the back straight. Round they come then. Very nice fella that's just to the left of my commentary box in that nice ACU shirt. Would be nice if you could stand back a little bit so I can see the corner. Right then, Shaun Harvey makes his move on the outside, coming round that corner. And it's Dean Norton and Joe Richmond that lead on the inside. Shaun Harvey in second, Paul Moorcock in third, Richard Hollingdale in fourth. Comes right up alongside and actually takes the advantage. But Dean Norton puts the power on early on the corner. Cuts a nice tight line round that turn. But it is Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg. From Richard Hollingdale, from Dean Norton and Joe Richmond. And Richard Hollingdale, Paul Smith, bringing up the rear. So the pairings are split at the moment. First and third and second and fourth. Oh, that was the checkered flag. I wasn't paying attention there, was I? Race 6, 500cc sidecars. Race 6, 500cc sidecars. A win there for number 72, Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg. Second place was number 971, Dean Norton and Joe Richmond. In third place was number 123, Paul Moorcock and John Cook. And in fourth place, number 46, Richard Hollingdale and Paul Smith. The winner's time was 1 minute 22.38 seconds, a speed of 53.63 miles per hour. From the top, 72, 971, 123. 46, 1 minute 22.38 seconds, 53.63 miles per hour. RH Sidecars again coming to the line then. Number 4, Simon Beard. Mr. Kearns. Mark Kearns. Number 7, Barry Bennett. Knife on Hughes. Closest to me here. Takes fly and away they go. Scorching down towards the first turn. Nick and Abby Bradley. At the back at the moment. They have his work cut out trying to get through that pairing in front of him. Of David Cavill and Barry Bennett. Oh, and as he goes through, he makes a hole in the inside circuit there and powers past. And splits up that pairing, so scoring a few more points with his partner on the front line. Nick and Abby Radley leading from 55, David Carville and Carl Webb. Nick and Abby Radley flying high. Look at Simon Beard in that third place at the moment and pushing hard to try and take second. A lovely bit of cornering there on that turn as the last lap flag flies. Nick and Abby Radley from number 55, David Carville and Carl Webb. And look at that number 4, Simon Beard and Mark Kearns trying their heart out on the last turn. The checkered flag goes. Nick and Abby Radley win it. 55 comes home in second, followed by number 4 and number 7 bringing up the rear. Race 7, then 500cc sidecars. A win there for number 21, Nick and Abby Radley. Father and daughter team there. In second place was number 55, David Carville and Carl Webb. In third place was number 4, Simon Beard and Mark Kearns. Not for the want of trying though, was it? And in fourth place, It was number 7, Barry Bennett and Iphon Hughes. The winner's time was 1 minute 20.65 seconds, a speed of 54.78 miles per hour. 21, 55, 4 and 7, 1 minute 20.65 seconds, 54.78 miles per hour. On the tape there. An interesting start, and down the back straight they go then. Well, they come in. It's 24 Rob Wilson. And Colin Hill. Sorry, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters leading. Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley in second place. They are a pair. They're doing extremely well at the moment. And it's Mark Cossa and Tom Cossa with Paul Johnson and Nick Wilson. And third and fourth. Paul Johnson getting the advantage, and Mark Cossa trying to ride round side by side to stop anybody else coming through. Take up as much track position as you can. So Rob Wilson, Terry Saunters, Myles Simmons, Kevin Woodley, Paul Johnson, Nick Wilson, Mark and Tom Cossa, and Robbie Wilson, Colin Hill and Andy Gribble. Nicky Owen bringing up the rear. As the checkered flag goes for Rob Wilson, followed by Myles Simmons, Paul Johnson, Mark Cossa, Robbie Wilson and Andy Gribble. The right-hand sidecars are win for number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters. In second place is teammate, or their teammate, number 9, Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. In third place it was number 7, Paul Johnson and Nick Wilson. And in fourth place, their partner, number 37, Mark and Tom Cossa. And in fifth place, number 42, Robbie Wilson and Colin Hill. And his partner in sixth place, number 3, Andy Gribble and Nicky Owen. The winner's time was 1 minute 18.40 seconds, a speed of 56.35 miles per hour. From the top, 24, 9, 7, 37, 42 and 3, 1 minute 18.40 seconds, 56.35 miles per hour. Here we go with race 9, 4 right-hand sidecars. A clean break this time, Rob Bradley on the outside. Colin Blackburn moves into the lead. Colin Blackburn takes it by storm out of that first turn. He's got a little wide, and Rob Bradley is right in there with him. Paul Whitelam in third. Rob Winterborn in fourth. So partners are first and fourth at the moment. And second and third. No, second and fourth. Second and fourth as Mr. Winterburn moves up into third place. So Colin Blackmore from Lincolnshire, Rob Bradley from Yorkshire, and Rob Winterburn, who's also up that northern area somewhere, and Paul White, I think, from the Nottingham direction. Colin Blackburn hanging on to it then. 1 lap to go, and look at the battle between those two in second and third. Rob Bradley on the inside, Rob Winterburn on the outside. Rob Winterburn cuts through on the inside. Rob Bradley makes it have it on the outside. It's tight stuff as they come into the last turn. And the Winterburns break through into second place. And look at the back wheel of Colin Blackburn as they come out of the turn. And the checkered flag goes for Colin Blackburn in first. Rob Winterburn in second. That means that pairing are first and second and score maximum points. Race line 25. Race number 9, a win for 25, Colin Blackburn and Martin Smith. In second place, it was number 48, Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. And those two are partners and are now on maximum points after the first round. Along, of course, with Rob Wilson and Myles Simmons. In third place was number 87, Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson. Followed home by his partner in fourth was number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Fifth was number 76, Simon Beanie and Dave Vidler. The winner's time was 1 minute 17.91 seconds. The speed was 56.71 miles per hour. Race 10 cancelled, ladies and gentlemen. Race 10 was cancelled. Delete that one from your programme. We go straight on with race number 11. And one change here. Please remove number 157, Sam Joyce, and add number 46, John Yeldham. The hold up at the pit box, I think that probably is John Yeldham. I can't see him up here, so I guess that's John Yeldham now coming up from the pits. No, that's not John Yeldham. That's a number 11 who's not in the programme. A number 11 who is not in the programme. So number, oh no, big wheelie, and just the same as the young Watts fella early on. A big crash there on the start line, the red flag up immediately. Number 20, Chris Stanton. Down and looks like he's out. Need the ambulance straight over. Looks like he's actually knocked unconscious here. First aiders, please, to the scene. And we don't want everybody running out of the crowd or everybody running out of the pits. Everybody, please, let the medical people do their job. And we don't want everybody running out of the pits. Race 11 then. Upright solos, individual, not a pairs race. Number 80 closes the commentary box here, Darren Porter. Number 57, Barry Joyce. Number 1, Peter Baker. 55, Paul Morphy. And away we go. Alpha Leather down into the first corner, and Arnie Fenner picks it up. Arnie Fenner's in the first turn first. Scory's in that throttle as he comes out of that corner and powers down the straight ahead of all his rivals. It is number 32. Arnie Fenner that gets to the first, gets out of the next turn first. Followed by Graham Brown. Graham Brown gaining a few yards, he comes in there straight, and Peter Baker, one of the favourite boys in the uprights class up here in the east, he's in third at the moment, looking for a way through. Graham Brown makes it to the front. Peter Baker in third. Graham Brown on the upright, ahead of Arnie Fenner. And it's Peter Baker. Gaining a few yards on that straight. The last lap flag comes out for Graham Brown. Myles Fenner. Peter Baker moving on the inside. Then it's Paul Morphy. Harry Joyce. Checkered flag being made ready then for number 11. Graham Brown taking the win. Oh, Peter Baker, I think, just taking that second place. From Arnie Fenner in third, then Paul Morphy, then Barry Joyce. Darren Porter bringing up the rear. Race 11, upright solos, a win for number 11, Graham Brown. Second place to number 1, Peter Baker. Third place to number 32. Arnold Fenner, which is 72 in your programme, but it's 32 on the bike. Fourth place was number 55, Paul Morphy. Fifth place was number 57, Barry Joyce. And sixth place was number 80, Darren Porter. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 22.17 seconds, a speed of 53.77 miles per hour. From the top, 11, 1, 32, 55, 57, 80. 1 minute 22.17 seconds, 53.77 miles per hour. Here we come with the left-handers. Two pairs only, number 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. They ride with 76, Keith Dixon and Trent Penfold. Number 25, Tony Penfold and Tom Penfold, riding with number 843, Tim Phillips and Alex Ballman, B-A-L-M-A-N. On the start line then, coming under starters' orders. The left-hand sidecars are go. Oh, touching the tapes, no, the Dutch's gone. Clutch problems, I would think, there for Tony Penfold. I expect he'll want to do a circle round behind the start and join the race. Clerk of the course is after a word with him. Shay probably wants to penalise him so many yards, but Tim Phillips, son of Hugh Phillips, who rode 843 for a good number of years and entertained us well, all the way from Wales, you know. And on the back there is Alex Ballman, and we had another Welsh fella who actually came to live in the southeast, and that was Wynne. Left-hand sidecars then, race 12 in the programme. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles with Keith Dixon and Trent Penfold as one pair. Tony Penfold, Tom Penfold, Tim Phillips and Alex Ballman, the other pair. Place your bets now. Charlie Ridley creeping into line. Lots of grip to be had here. There's battle commenced, under starters orders. Away we go. And Tim Phillips traps first. Tim Phillips gets down to the first turn. Charlie Ridley through on the inside. Charlie Ridley picks up the running as he comes out of that first turn. And Tony and Tom Penfold are trying to come up from third in a second. Tim Phillips is trying to go around the outside of Charlie Ridley. It's all tight stuff here at High Easter in the left-hand sidecar class. British Championship, best pairs. Charlie Ridley leads. Tony and Tom Penfold second. Hugh Phillips and Alex Ballman in third. We're wrestling with the machine down the straight. Tony Penfold goes into the lead. Tony Penfold picks it up ahead of Charlie Ridley. And that left-hander in front is only 500 cc's, or a little bit more than 580 cc's, I think. It's a single-cylinder Godden engine, leading the might of the 1000 cc Yamaha X up, then a Yamaha Genesis, and then another X up. 1000 cc's or 1002 cc's in the case of an X up. Chasing down the straight with a little 500 single, a 600 single is pulling away. Tony and Tom Penfold showing the way round the High Easter circuit. One more lap to go. Charlie Ridley still holding on to that second. Tim Phillips in third, trying hard. Putting an awful lot of effort in there, and Charlie making it look quite comfortable defending that second place. So Tony and Tom Penfold are there. There comes Tim Phillips now, right round the outside of Charlie Ridley. Charlie Ridley puts the power on the inside. It's going to be a fight to the finish here. Tom Penfold, or Tony and Tom Penfold win. Charlie Ridley in second, Tim Phillips in third. And 76, Keith Dixon bringing up the rear. Race 12. Race 12, left-hand sidecars. And a win there for number 25, Tony and Tom Penfold. In second place, number 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. Third place, 843, Tim Phillips and Alex Ballman. Fourth place, number 76, Keith Dixon and Trent Penfold. The winner's time was 1 minute 18.55 seconds, a speed of 56.25 miles per hour. From the top, 25, 130, 843, 76, 1 minute 18.55 seconds, 56.25 miles per hour. Now the rest of the left, oh no, not the rest, there's more left-hand side cars yet. Oh, 126 Danny Holman and 128 Martin Cup pairing up in this one. Well, away they go down the first straight, and Martin Cup picks it up on the first turn, but somebody else has sneaked through there. Looked like Paul Marley. Martin Cup stands command on the race, pulls clear on the front line. So it's Martin Cup and Steve North leading from 113. Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. From 126, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. Martin Cup in the lead, and Mike Downs in hot pursuit there in second place, trying to go around the outside. Martin Cup leads, Mike Downs in second, Danny Holman in third, Andy Pack in fourth. So Martin Cup, Steve North leading. Making 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow fight in that second place. So winning through Palmer in that third place at the moment. That's the point being scored here. That's the race continues. Second flag is made ready as they come round the last turn for the last time. It's Martin Cup and Steve North, quite clean as a whisker home, and then it's 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow, followed by 126, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness, and 292, Andy Pack and Andy Wood. Race 13 then, left-hand side cars. Race 13 was a win for number 128, and that was Martin Cuff and Steve North. In second place was number 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. In third place was number 126, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. And in fourth place was number 292, Andy Pack and Andy Wood. The winner's time was 1 minute 30.64 seconds, a speed of 48.74 miles per hour. On to race 14, left-hand charioteers again. Obviously a bit of a mix-up in the programme and alterations they didn't give me to start with. But away they go, and Terry Nicholas leads into the first corner. Looks like Bear Evans, his teammate, is right there in second place, chasing hard. Then it's Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Paul Marley moving up into second place. Chasing after 142, Terry Nicholas, Mike Raymond. Number 4 is Andy Evans and Darren Morris. Teammates from Wales, first and second at the moment. Paul Marley there in third. Somebody stopped on the centre green. Oh, and a passenger's dropped off of Will Penfold's and the red flag up because the passenger looks a little bit worse for wear. That race being stopped in the interest of safety, and one crew stopped on the centre green up there, looks like Bear Evans, and this one down here was Will Penfold. And only two, I'm afraid, Joe. Rule book coming into play here, and unfortunately, Will Penfold being deemed the cause of the stoppage will not be able to take part in the rerun.
Anybody that will ticket here? Anybody with that will ticket? Raffle ticket here. Anybody raffle? Raffle anyone? Anybody raffle? Raffle ticket?
So the 250s come to the line then to do battle, and don't forget the three teams were on 11 points each after that first race. Revs rise and away we go then. A good start for Lee Street as he hurls into the first turn. Adam Shipp takes a tighter line and gets there first. Adam Shipp leads out of that corner. Having a fight with Lee Street, but Georgie Wood gets the power, gets that throttle open, and he's coming around the outside of Adam Shipp. Adam Shipp leading, Georgie Wood in second place, then it's 75, Lee Street 24. Everything he knows, and through he goes, but he's very, very wide, and Adam Shipp takes a nice tight line round the turn, but Georgie Wood's got the advantage, and Georgie Wood is going for it. Georgie Wood leads, Adam Shipp in second, then Lee Street in third. And round they come. The last lap flag is out for Georgie Wood. On the Jawa, from Adam Shipp. From Lee Street, from Paul Simmons, Mark Woods, Gary Wells. The checkered flag is out, and Georgie Wood takes it. Georgie Wood wins from 16, Adam Shipp from Lee Street. Very, very close there with Paul Simmons. And Gary Wells, Mark Woods and Russell Little. Oh, things hotting up in the 250 class then. A win there for number 96, Georgie Wood. In second place was number 16. Adam Shipp. Third place, number 75, Lee Street. And in fourth place, number 31, Paul Simmons. Fifth place was number 70, Gary Wells. Sixth place was number 24, Mark Woods. Seventh place was number 91, Russell Little. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 16.86 seconds, a speed of 57.48 miles per hour. That's 96, 16, 75, 31, 70, 24 and 91, 1 minute 16.86 seconds, 57.48 miles per hour, the fastest time of the day going to a 250. The fastest time of the day going to a 250. So the rerun of race 14, number 3 Paul Marley, and number 142, Terry Nicholas. Off they go. The Welshman gets down to the first turn first. Down the back straight they go then. Terry Nicholas and Mike Raymond leading this one from Paul Marley and Nick Barker in hot pursuit in second place. Each of them's partners, one broke down and one crashed out, so not partnered. These are doing it for real. Terry Nicholas, Mike Raymond leading out of the turn. Paul Marley and Nick Barker in second place, really meaning to hang on to this and try and take it on the last lap if they can. In fact, it could be a map earlier than that. Got White there. A Welsh crew riding a superb line, making it very hard for Paul Marley. Paul Marley is in determined mood to do it this afternoon as he comes around the outside. One more lap to go, and they're almost as level on at that point as they were on the start line when they started it. Look at Paul Marley going around the outside there. He really needs to come on business here. And Terry Nicholas forces his way ahead. Terry Nicholas keeps him on the outside, makes him run around the long way round, and has he done it or hasn't he? It's going to be close to the line, it's going to be a finish, the win for Paul Marley from Terry Nicholas in second place. Race 14, a win for number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Second place number 142, Terry Nicholas and Mike Raymond. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 33.24 seconds, 47.39 miles per hour. From the top, number 3, number 142. 1 minute 33.24, 47.39 miles per hour. Here we go then, 350cc, Best Bears and Dave Mears and Richard Smith go into this one. And they're on the maximum points in this one at the moment. Carl Russian is the man that's in third place and Chris Ward in fourth. Dave Mears, Richard Smith, forging ahead from Carl Russian, Chris Ward. Laid down machines in a couple of years in the uprights and transferred this way to the modern stuff, and he's riding it very, very well here this afternoon. It's 19, Dave Mears, and it's 33, Richard Smith. They are a pair and they had maximum points in their first ride. Second. No worries then for Carl Russian and Chris Ward, who also are partners. The last turn for the last time. Making it all look quite easy. A win for Dave Mears. His partner Richard Smith follows him home in second, number 33. Then it's 63, Carl Russian, and 61, Chris Ward. So race 16, a win for number 19, Dave Mears. Second place, number 33, Richard Smith. And they are a pair, and in third place it was 63, Carl Russian, and in fourth place, number 61, Chris Ward. Again, they are a pair. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 17.80 seconds, a speed of 56.79 miles per hour. From the top, 19, 33, 63, 61. 1 minute 17.80 seconds, 56.79 miles per hour. And revs rise for the 350s. It's race 17 and away they go, and Tom Perry gets a good. But Matt Etherington gets a better one, and he's out in front and going for it. But Mark in second. Then Michael Bovis in fourth. Tom Perry in fifth. And round they come then. Number 5, Matt Etherington from Vince Kinchin, who's moved up into second place. And it's Mark Taylor in third. Tom Perry in fifth. So 5, Matt Etherington. Tom Perry moving up into third place. Number 5, Matt Etherington, 1 lap to go. Number 8, Vince Kinchin in second place. Tom Perry in third. Slowed a little into that corner, but he's very fast round it. Must give him that, he got round it pretty quick. He's in a slow up going into it, but no win for number 5, Matt Etherington, from Vince Kinchin in second, Tom Perry in third, Mark Taylor in fourth. Ooh, that was close. Very close there on the line between numbers 17 and 4. Race number 17, 350cc solos, and the win there for number 5, Matt Etherington. Second place number 8, Vince Kinchin. Third place number 1, Tom Perry. Fourth place number 170, Mark Taylor. Fifth place was number 17, Andrew Whittaker. And in sixth place it was number 4, Michael Bovis. The winner's time was 1 minute 18.13 seconds, a speed of 56.55 miles per hour. From the top, 5, 8, 1, 170, 17, 4, 1 minute 18.13 seconds, 56.55 miles per hour. The 250cc's after 2 legs, we have the Simmons Shipp duo on 23 points, the Wood Little duo on 22 points, the Street Wells duo on 21 points, and the Brown Woods duo, or should just be Mr. Woods on his own, 6 points. The 350s after 2 legs, we have the Mears Smith partnership on 32, sorry 32, put my glasses on in a minute. Myles Smith on 32, Perry Etherington on 26, Bovis Kinchin on 25, Ward Russian on 20, Whittaker Taylor on 16. That's how it shapes up, those solo classes. Race 18 and also your number 8, Reese Wilding to number 18. Reese Wilding. Here we go then, underway into the first turn. John Yeldon gets a good one, but Harlan Cook's got a better one. And Harlan Cook comes in the back straight. James Theobald moves up into second, ahead of John Yeldon. So 7, Harlan Cook. From 26, James Theobald. From 46, John Yeldon. 18, Reese Wilding. 14, Stuart Mears. 68, Dan Perry. And number 7, Harlan Cook, absolutely flying on this high Easter circuit. Looks over his shoulder to see who's where, and it's James Theobald that's right behind him. Round they come then. That's the last lap flag for number 7, Harlan Cook. From 26, James Theobald. From Reese Wilding, Wayne Yeldon, Dan Berry. That is a problem. Checkered flag goes for number 7, Harlan Cook. From 26, James Theobald. From 18, Reese Wilding. From 46, John Yeldon. And number 14. 14 was Stuart Mears. Race 18, the 500cc solos. Race 18, the 500cc solos. A win there for number 7, Harlan Cook. Second place to number 26, James Theobald. Third place to number 18, Reese Wilding. Fourth place to number 46, John Yeldon. Fifth place to number 14, Stuart Mears. And sixth place, number 68, Dan Berwick. The winner's time was 1 minute 17.63 seconds, a speed of 56.91 miles per hour. From the top, 7, 26, 18, 46, 14, 68, 1 minute 17.63 seconds, 56.91 miles per hour. And here we go, 500cc solos, and only one pair out there. And they won their first race, first and second place. They could have a good chance of winning this one. Oh, Vince Kinchin And Mitch Godden entertaining the crowd with their close riding. Vince Kinchin taking the early side line and taking the outside line, and those two boys entertaining the crowd, as I say. With a fine display of grass track racing at its best. Vince Kinchin, Mitch Godden. Hanging on in there with maximum points. Mitch Godden again swooping around the outside. Vince tucking up nicely on the inside. The last lap flag goes. If there was anybody else in this race, this would be the way to ride, best pairs. Into the last turn they go then. Let's see if they can cross the line absolutely dead heat just to annoy the lap scorers, shall we? 29 and 8. Race 19 then, the 500cc solos, a win for number 29, Mitch Godden, and in second place his partner, number 8, Vince Kinchin. Maximum points to them then, no other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 18.03 seconds, a speed of 56.6 miles per hour. 500cc solos after 2 races. Godden Kinchin crew on 32, Yeldon Wilding on 27, Berwick Cook on 22, Theobald Mears on 19, and Watts on 0 score. Here we go then, the 500cc sidecars. And Nick and Elliott Bradley scorch into the first turn. Alongside and taking the lead from them. Into the corner they go side by side. It's Alpha Leather stuff here. Number 4, Simon Beard leading. Nick Bradley in second place and Shaun Harvey in third. Shaun Harvey waiting for a mistake if those two get crossed up. At the moment, Simon Beard is well and truly out in front and going places. He gets the power down to the ground and his momentum is really fast. It's number 4, Simon Beard and Paul Kearns. No love lost between those first 3 outfits and not a lot of distance between all 4, really, is there? Round they come then, on to the last lap. Simon Beard leads it. From Nick and Abby Radley in second place, and of course they are a pair. So, Abby did not need really to get past the man in front, they just need to defend the position. Round they come then, for the last turn for the last time. And number 4 takes the win, Simon Beard from 21, his partner, Nick Radley from 72, Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg, and his partner, number 1, 2, 3, Paul Moorcock and John Cook, limping over the line. cc sidecars, race number 20, the 500cc sidecars, a win there for number 4, Simon Beard and Mark Kearns. In second place was number 21, Nick and Abby Radley. They were team riding as a pair. Then in third place was number 72, Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg. And in fourth place, number 1, 2, 3, Paul Moorcock and John Cook, also riding as a pair. No other finishers in that one. The winner's time was 1 minute 19.95 seconds, a speed of 55.26 miles per hour. A few people are sport this afternoon, aren't you? There's 2 tombolas going on this afternoon, one for Grasser and one in the bar. So, it'd be rude not to support one of them, wouldn't it? 500cc sidecars, it was 4, 21, 72, 1, 2, 3, 1 minute 19.95 seconds, 55.26 miles per hour. Over we go, and this is race 21. Gary Southgate is a non-starter. I didn't see number 10, Tony Cook, come out earlier, so I assume he's a non-starter. Additional runners in here, I can see number 46. Uh, 46 and 971, I believe, are a pair here. And 44 and 10 are non-starters. And number 55, David Carville and Carl Webb having problems, but they come back to the line now. And they're under starters orders. And away they go. Hurtling into the first turn, and Dean Norton picks it up. Dean Norton and Joe Richmond get there first. They squirt the throttle on hard as they come out of that corner. Right there in second place and chasing. And they're trying to go around the outside. It looks like it might do it, on that turn. Oh, 971, Dean Norton and Joe Richmond, but Barry Bennett and Iphone Hughes are now just in front of them. So Barry Bennett and Iphone Hughes from their points to make up, of course, and this is the way to make them up. So number 7 Barry Bennett and Iphone Hughes from Dean Norton, Joe Richmond. From David Carville. So partners are first and third, and second and fourth in this one. 971 Dean Norton's trying on the last turn. He's not quite going to get there though. Barry Bennett wins it. Dean Norton in second. Dave Carville in third. Race 21, the RH Sidecars, a win for number 7, Barry Bennett and Iphone Hughes. In second place was 971, Dean Norton and Joe Richmond. In third place it was number 55, David Carville and Carl Webb. And in fourth place it was number 46, Richard Hollingdale and Paul Smith. The winner's time was 1 minute 22.49 seconds, a speed of 53.56 miles per hour. From the top, 7, 971, 55 and 46, 1 minute 22.49 seconds, 53.56 miles per hour. So we have 4 hours, 6 outfits going in this one. Could be a bit hairy in the first turn. Robbie Wilson and Andy Gribble, one pair. Paul Whitelam, Rob Bradley, another pair. And Paul Johnson, Mark Cotter, the remaining pair. As they come into the line, under starters orders, and away we go. Hurtling into the first turn. Oh, I said there'll be a tight hold first turn, and tight first turn it was. Rob Bradley, oh no, it's Paul Whitelam that's got it down the back straight. Rob Bradley's partner there in second place. Mark Cotter trying to split them up. Rob Bradley takes the lead now. Paul Whitelam drops down to second. They're still going to try and hold back the Cotter crew because oh no, Mark Cotter is up into second and Paul Johnson's through to third and Paul Whitelam goes down to fourth. So that's really split them up. Mark Cotter, little touch there I think on the back of Rob Bradley, and there's Paul Johnson and Paul Whitelam come through, and we've got a fallen off passenger here, Tom Cotter, hanging on for grim death, but he's back on the machine and they're away. Entertainment value or what? There they come then, past that flag. Rob Bradley, Shaun Simpson, Paul Johnson and Nick Wilson. Paul Whitelam, Alan Elliott. Robbie Wilson, Colin Hill. Andy Gribble, Nicky Owen. Bringing up the rear, Mark and Tom Cotter. Checkered flag goes for Rob Bradley, followed by Paul Johnson, followed by Paul Whitelam, followed by Robbie Wilson, Andy Gribble, and bringing up the rear, a brave attempt from 37, Mark and Tom Cotter. Right-hand sidecars, race number 22. A win for 87, Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson. In second place was 7, Paul Johnson and Nick Wilson. In third place was number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. In fourth place was number 42, Robbie Wilson and Colin Hill. In fifth place it was number 3, Andy Gribble and Nicky Owen. In sixth place was number 37, Mark and Tom Cosser. The winner's time was 1 minute 18.37 seconds, giving an average speed of 56.38 miles per hour. That's 87, 7, 92, 42, 3, 37. 1 minute 18.37 seconds, 56.38 miles per hour. 76, Simon Beanie coming out in this one. We haven't got Jamie Bree or Phil Sims from the Cornish Centre. We have got 76, Simon Beanie and Dave Midler. Under starter's orders, Rose Rise, takes line, here we go, earning down to the first turn. Colin Blackmore picks it up. Colin Blackmore comes out of that turn first, pulls a few yards clear of the rest of the field. Rob Wilson, Terry Saunters in second place. Really tight stuff there as Myles Simmons and Rob Wilson are partners, and they're trying to keep the Winterburns at bay, but the Winterburns have moved up into third behind Rob Wilson, and it looks like they're going through into second now, up into second place. Colin Blackmore leads. Partner is now right with him in second place. Rob Wilson trying to split them up. 25, Colin Blackmore and Martin Smith from 48. Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. Flat out down the straight here. Colin Blackmore. His partner in second place, Rod Winterburn. Then is Rob Wilson. And then it's Myles Simmons. Those two are a pair. And then bringing up the rear is Simon Beanie and Dave Midler. Who have no partners. Here goes the jigger flag. Colin Blackmore takes it. His partner Rob Winterburn in second from Rob Wilson. And then from his partner, Myles Simmons. Oh, the sidecar race is getting faster as they go on. Race 23, a win there for number 25. And that's Colin Blackmore and Martin Smith. In second place was number 48. That's Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown. In third place it was number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters. In fourth place, number 9, Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. In fifth place, number 76, Simon Beanie and Dave Midler. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 18.21 seconds, giving a speed of 56.49 miles per hour, and that is the fastest sidecar race so far today. So that's 25, 48, 24, 9 and 76, 1 minute 18.21 seconds, 56.49 miles per hour. Right, race 24 is deleted, race 24 is deleted. We move straight on to race number 25. Race 25, take out number 157 Sam Joyce and add in 46 John Yeldon. He didn't come out in the previous upright, so maybe he won't come out in this one. Maybe he's concentrating his efforts in the 500 pairs today. I can see number 1, Peter Baker, very close to me. Let's see number 11, Graham Brown. He was the winner first time out. Let's see what happens this time, and away they go. Arnie Bennett traps well again. Graham Brown gets a bit of a wheelie on out of the start there. Peter Baker leads, Arnold Bennett in second. Arnie Bennett chases him down that straight, but it's Graham Brown is rattling around the outside now of number 1, Peter Baker. Peter Baker says you're not having it, and fires away in first place. So Peter Baker leads, Graham Brown in second, Arnold Fenner in third. Then Paul Morphy and Barry Joyce. Round the turn then, flat out and going for it, number 1, Peter Baker. From 11, Graham Brown. From 57, Barry Joyce. 55, Paul Morphy. And 32, Arnie Bennett. Oh, must have missed that. He was second earlier. Never mind. On the front line, Peter Baker takes the last lap flag from Graham Brown in second. So it's number 1, followed by 11. Followed by 57, Barry Joyce, then 55, Paul Morphy. Footrest trouble for Arnie. He's got some footrest problems. He's lost the right footrest. Don't happen to it if you get the weight up higher like that. Round they come then, the checkered flag, and number 1 is a win for Peter Baker from 11, Graham Brown. From 55, Paul Morphy, and 57, Barry Joyce, and 32, Arnold Fenner, missing that right footrest. If anybody sees that on the circuit, if you could look after it, I'm sure there'll be a mechanic along for it shortly. Race 25. Race 25 was a win there for number 1, Peter Baker. In second place was number 11. That was Graham Brown. Third place was number 55, Paul Morphy. Fourth place was number 57, Barry Joyce. And fifth place, number 32, Arnie Fenner. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 21.91 seconds, a speed of 53.94 miles per hour. Right, the passenger change, I've been told, was started off as a passenger change, and then it was going to work out that pairs changed, and you can't change pairs halfway through the competition, so the passenger changeover is null and void. Here we go then. 3 outfits go in this one. Andy Pack off the outside, Mike Downs gets the whole shot from the inside, and Paul Marley goes through in second place in this race. Mike Downs and Andy Pack are pairs, and Paul Marley out there on his own. Round they come then. 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow lead this one. Number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Paul Marley and Nick Barker really trying hard here this afternoon, a very talented crew, and new kids on the block in the left-hand sidecar racing, and doing extremely well for their limited experience, as of course is Charlie Ridley. I do know that Charlie has done lots of other motorcycle sports before, so number 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow from Paul Marley and Nick Barker, and in third place is Andy Pack and Andy Wood. So first and third in the points for the pairings, and look, no, he's not going to do it. He's taken a bit too much of a wide line there, but it's a brave try. Mike Downs and Jim Manklow take the win. Number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker to come home in second place, and in third. Very valuable points being scored here by Andy Pack and Andy Wood. They're an Andy pair, aren't they? Race 26, the left-hand sidecars. Race 26, the left-hand sidecars. A win there for number 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. In second place, it was number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. And in third place was number 292, Andy Pack and John Vidler. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 33.05 seconds, a speed of 47.48 miles per hour. From the top, 113, 3, 292. No other finishers. 1 minute 33.05 seconds, 47.48 miles per hour. Race 27 then. 4 runners in this one. Danny Holman and Ben Fitness with Martin Cuff and Steve North as partners, and 130 Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles with Keith Dixon and Trent Penfold. So Charlie Ridley, ex-motocross man, ex-trials man, and throttles and wheels are commonplace to him. Keith Dixon didn't get the best of starts there, and he's off in 4th place, but Martin Cuff leads it. Martin Cuff leads from his partner, Danny Holman in 2nd place. So it's Martin Cuff, Steve North, Danny Holman, Ben Fitness, Charlie Ridley, Steve Bowles, and 76, Keith Dixon and Trent Penfold. Danny Holman holding a good tight line there. Charlie Ridley trying to make a way around the outside of him. Charlie Ridley work out what line Danny might take on the corner. Probably on the last bend he'll make his big challenge. And what he needs to do is try and get him to move over off that tight line, but it doesn't look like he's going to do it. Martin Cuff leads, his partner in second place. Then Charlie Ridley. Watch that second place. That's where the action's going to be if there is any. The last lap flag is coming out. Charlie Ridley again is showing his nose round the outside. And he gets there. And Martin Cuff leads. Charlie Ridley in second. Danny Holman in third. Keith Dixon in fourth. And Danny Holman comes back on the inside of Charlie Ridley, and it's tight stuff on this, the last corner. Martin Cuff leads it. Charlie Ridley chases after him. He's gone very, very wide. He's opened a big gap up, and surely, yes, Danny Holman charges through. Danny Holman gets that second place behind his teammate. They're first and second in that one. Maximum points. Charlie Ridley in third and Keith Dixon in fourth. The left-hand side cars, race 27 in your programme, a win for number 128, Martin Cuff and Steve North, who are followed home in second place by their partners, number 126, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. In third place, after a lot of brave trying, number 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. And in fourth place, number 76, Keith Dixon and Trent Penfold. We race 27, left-hand side cars, 128, Martin Cuff and Steve North. Second place, number 126, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. Third place was number 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. And in fourth place was number 76, Keith Dixon and Trent Penfold. The winner's time, 1 minute 32.02 seconds, 48.01 miles per hour. Upright solo, after race 25. Number 1, Peter Baker on 16 points. Number 11, Graham Brown on 16 points. Paul Morphy, number 55 on 11 points. Number 32, Arnie Fenner on 10. 57, Barry Joyce on 9. And 80, Darren Porter on 3. That's the upright solos after 2 legs. Haven't seen anybody with his camera yet. Anybody found that camera? Mr. Ball would love to have that back. It's a Canon. It's a good make. Apparently a proper film camera, not one of these newfangled digital things. If anybody's found that, could they bring it up to the caravan, please? On the start line, the revs rise, tapes fly, and away they go then, down towards the first quarter. Tim Phillips takes the break from the inside. Tony Penfold gets a good wide line from the outside. They're right on it, on the nail, and that's the LCC Sidecar Yamaha leading from the 580cc Godden single, built in East Malling, Kent, you know. Tony Penfold winds it up and comes through on the inside. That's Tony and Tom Penfold. Got a fire on the centre green there. Terry Nicholas got a fire? No, surely not. I think it is. Terry Nicholas, the British champion of the class. The fire on board on the centre green. Number 25, Tony and Tom Penfold lead it then. Tom Tim Phillips. Coming forward. They are a very strong Welsh crew. And they come very, very fast into this last turn. They're going to really come out and catch up. And they caught up, but it went a bit wide. And one or two problems there as they got a little bit carried away with it. The win goes to number 25. No, there's one more lap to go. Sorry, one more lap to go. Misread the flag. Can't see that Phillips is going to make that one up now, but he was right on the button there at one point, wasn't he? Here they come then, round the last turn for the last time. There's the checkered flag. Tony and Tom Penfold take the win on the single cylinder, about 580cc Godden. And at 83, Tim Phillips and Alex Bowman in second place. So race 28, then 25, 8.43. 1 minute 24.22 seconds, 52.46 miles per hour. Over the page, we're back to the 250s. It's leg 3. The meeting running to schedule. We have 16 Adam Shipp, 96 Georgie Wood, 24 Mark Wood, 70 Gary Wells, 91 Russell Little, 75 Lee Street and 31 Paul Simmons. Got some left-hand sidecar scores here, if I can do them before the tapes go up. We've got Penfold Phillips on 23, Holman Cup on 23, Downs Pack on 19, Ridley Dixon on 15, and away they go, the 250cc's scorch into the first turn. Lee Street gets the whole shot. Adam Shipp goes with him. Lee Street is more like his old self now. And Lee Street leads with Adam Shipp has passed him. Flown absolutely straight past and picks up the lead. So it's Adam Shipp, and then it is Lee Street and Georgie Wood. Then Paul Simmons. Georgie Wood very, very fast around the oval. Fights back, but Georgie Wood really fast into the turn. That's where he seems to gain his advantages. And round he comes, chasing after Adam Shipp. Adam Shipp must know he's there, he can hear him, and through goes Georgie Wood, out into the lead. The rest of the field secure. This is how fast he can go on at 250. When he graduates up, think how fast he can go on in bigger ones. That's Georgie Wood. From 16, Adam Shipp on their last lap. From 75 Lee Street, 31 Paul Simmons, and we've got some flags flying. So somebody's gone down, looks like it's Adam Shipp that's gone down. No, Adam Shipp's in second place. Must be, no, Lee Street's up and okay. I can't see who it is then.
I think it's Mark Woods.
Number 24, Mark Woods. Seems to have gone a wobbly into that. That race stopped in the interest of safety. The result given as of the third lap. Of course, removing the any score for the cause of the stoppage. But anyway, a win for 96, Georgie Wood. Second place, number 16, Adam Shipp. Third place is 75, Lee Street. Fourth place, 31, Paul Simmons. Fifth place was number 70, Gary Wells. And in sixth place was number 91, Russell Little. Race 29. The race stopped after 3 laps. The result stands. 96, Georgie Wood. 16. In second place was Adam Shipp. In third place it was number 75, Lee Street. In fourth place it was number 31, Paul Simmons. And in fifth place, number 70, Gary Wells. In sixth place was number 91, Russell Little. No other finishers, no time and speed because the race didn't do full distance. From the top, 96, 16, 75, 31, 70 and 91. No time or speed. So left-hand sidecars, after 2 legs, it's Penfold Phillips on 23. Holman Cuff on 23. Downs and Pack on 19. Ridley Dixon on 15. Marley Penfold on 12. Evans Nicholas on 5. And Penfold on 0. The 250cc's up to that last race is Simmons and Shipp on 35, Wood and Little on 34, Street and Wells on 31, Brown and Woods on 6. Three 50cc solos on the line then. 5 Matt Etherington with number 1, Tom Perry, 19 Dave Mears with 33 Richard Smith, and 61 and 63 Chris Ward and Carl Russian making up the pairing. Dave Mears trapped first against the white. Dave Mears then. Well clear. Tom Perry, Matt Etherington going very, very wide around the outside of him, but lost a little bit of momentum there. Richard Smith comes through up into third spot. Richard Smith trying to get past Tom Perry. Tom Perry trying to get past Richard Smith. It's all happening here at High Easter. Dave Mears leading it, taking Tom Perry a little wide, making him fight every inch of the way for it. Richard Smith trying to deal with Carl Russian, then trying to come back on terms with Tom Perry. Tom Perry Dave Mears is absolutely flying here, and Tom Perry cuts back for the inside. Still can't make it. 1 lap to go. It's Dave Mears, Tom Perry, Carl Russian, Richard Smith, Matt Etherington, Chris Ward. Having a ride of his life here to try and win this one. Tom Perry makes a last dash round the outside. Who's going to get there? Dave Mears takes it. Tom Perry in second from 63. Carl Russian from 33. Richard Smith. 5 Matt Etherington and 61 Chris Ward. Race 30. What a cracking race that was. Somebody in there said that best race of the day so far. I find it very hard to argue with that. Race 30, the 350cc solos, a win for number 19, Dave Mears. Second place was number 1, Tom Perry. Third place was number 63, Carl Russian. Fourth place was number 33, Richard Smith. Fifth place was number 5, Matt Etherington. And sixth place was number 61, Chris Ward. The winner's time was 1 minute 17.32 seconds, a speed of 57.14 miles per hour. From the top, 19, 1, 63, 33, 5 and 61, 1 minute 17.32 seconds, 57.14 miles per hour. I think the points were awarded to the pairs there very evenly, but sort of staggered. Nobody seemed to follow their teammate home, did they? And a mix-up of the points there. 350cc solos again next, and at race 31, Andrew Whittaker, Michael Faulkner, Mark Taylor, Neil Turner. It's not going to work out like that, is it, because of non-starters and things. Anyway, let's have a look. In front of me I can see Mark Taylor, and I can see 17 Andrew Whittaker. They are a pair. Number 4 Michael Bovis and number 8 Vince Kinchin are the opposing pair. See what happens here. Andrew Whittaker gets a good start. Vince Kinchin gets a better one. Vince Kinchin comes out of that third. Mark Taylor in second. Mark Bovis, Vince Kinchin's teammate, is there in third place, fighting hard with Mark Taylor. Mark Taylor now down the ground. Come on turns. Michael Bovis himself, only about 16 years of age, but a little flyer, and he's gone past Mark Taylor. He moves up into second place behind his teammate Vince Kinchin. Powers down the back straight. Number 4, Michael Bovis, his teammate, in second. Then it's Andrew Whittaker and Mark Taylor, and again they are a pairing. So things are hotting up. Points are being scored. Checkered flag being made ready. Round they come then. Vince Kinchin takes the win. Well, Michael Bovis in second, Andrew Whittaker in third, and Mark Taylor in fourth. Race 31 then. Race 31, a win for number 8, Vince Kinchin. Nicely followed home in second place by his teammate, number 4, Michael Bovis. In third place it was number 17, Andrew Whittaker. Followed home by his teammate in fourth place, number 170, Mark Taylor. 1 minute 19.98 seconds, 55.24 miles per hour. From the top, 8, 4, 17, 170. No other finishers. 1 minute 19.98 seconds, 55.24 miles per hour. Oh, quickly, I've got a happy birthday wish here, a happy birthday wish. He's only broken one rule wrong. He's put on a blank piece of paper instead of a £50 note. I'll have a word with him later. Happy birthday, Georgina Marley, from Paul and the children. Happy birthday, Georgina Marley, from Paul and the children, and everybody here at Easter. Couldn't think of a better way to spend your birthday. Watching fit young men in Kevlar suits. Apparently we've got combined races of 32 and 33 here. Revs rise. Takes line, away we go, a bit clean break, and they hurdle down the first turn. Mitch Godden gets the break. Mitch Godden goes into the wall, Carlton Cook beats you in there. Kinchin is in third. Those two team up as they come around the corner to try and defend off that position and see if they can reel in that Harlan Cook. Harlan Cook then getting away with home, with Vince Kinchin and Mitch Godden in hot pursuit in second and third place. To have no answer to him at the moment. Mitch Godden sitting there in third. So Harlan Cook, Vince Kinchin, Mitch Godden, Reese Wilding, James Theobald, Dan Berry, very, very fast out of that turn. Oh, Vince Kinchin's gaining a few yards on him at a very, very, very tight corner. They go into the last lap, and Vince Kinchin's gone around the outside. It looks like Harlan Cook is stopping. Harlan Cook's line's broken. So the checkered flag goes, and another maximum for Vince Kinchin and Mitch Godden from Reese Wilding, James Theobald, Dan Berwick, Stuart Mears, John Yeldham. And please, ladies and gentlemen, watch that man. He's going to run home with that motorcycle. If George could stay out with the flag. Oh, we've... well done there to Harlan Cook in that, pushing it home. They're allowed to collapse now if you want to. His teammate coming up to see him home. Races 32 and 33 combined, and the win going to number 8, Vince Kinchin. Second place is teammate number 29, Mitch Godden. In third place, number 18, Reese Wilding. In fourth place was number 26, James Theobald. In fifth place was number 68, Dan Berwick. Sixth place was number 14, Stuart Mears. And seventh place, number 46, John Yeldham. The winner's time, 1 minute 16.75 seconds, a speed of 57.57 miles per hour, fastest solo race of the day. So that's 8, 29, 18, 26, 68, 14, 46, 1 minute 16.75 seconds, 57.57 miles per hour. Here we go then, 500cc Sidecars hurtling into the first turn once again. Nick and Abby Radley are out in front, from Simon Beard in second, from Barry Bennett in third, and 55 Dave Carville in fourth. Simon Beard is right in there amongst them. He of course is partner to Nick Bradley. Occupying second place, occupying up quite a bit of the track. Poor Mr. Bennett trying to find a way through and finding his paths are blocked. That's pairs racing, that's what it's all about. Although he looks like he could have moved himself up to that second place. Leading this one. Barry Bennett, Knife on Hughes move up into second place. Nick and Abby Radley in third. Dave Carville and Carl Webb. Nick Radley gets back up into that second place ahead of Barry Bennett. Checkered flag is out. Seems like a very fast race. Before Simon Beard wins. His teammate follows his home, Nick Radley, followed by Barry Bennett and Dave Carville bringing up the rear. Race 34, always said that was a good number. Race 34, a win for number 4, Simon Beard and Mike Kearns. In second place, his teammate 21, Nick and Abby Radley. In third place was number 7, Barry Bennett, Knife on Hughes. In fourth place was number 55, Dave Carville, Carl Webb. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 20.71 seconds, a speed of 54.74 miles per hour. Race 34 was 4, 21, 7, 55, 1 minute 20.71 seconds, a speed of 54.74 miles per hour. RH Sidecars again, Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg with Paul Moorcock and John Cook, and Dean Norton, Joe Richmond with Richard Hollingdale and Nick Barker. Flat out off the line they go then. Into the turn, 72, Shaun Harvey looking over his shoulder to see where his teammate is and slowing the race up in the corner. Following up. That's what best pairs is about. You're the stronger partner, defend your mate in front. Here they come. Paul Moorcock, certainly a fast man in his own right, and he leads it. Takes the tight line while Shaun Harvey takes a slightly wider line, and they occupy the second half. Very, very hard for anybody to get past. Keeping the team intact. Round they come then. 1, 2, 3. Paul Moorcock and John Cook. From Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg. Dean Norton, Joe Richmond. Those positions remain the same as they come round the turn. The last lap flag comes out. All happening here at High Easter. Paul Moorcock and John Cook. Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg keeping a safe distance, but the checkered flag goes. A win for Paul Moorcock from his teammate Shaun Harvey. RH Sidecars, race 35. Oh, sponsored by Chris Durham, I've just noticed. And well done, Chris, thank you for that. Sponsored by Chris Durham. The win for number 1, 2, 3, Paul Moorcock and John Cook. Second place to number 72, Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg. Third place to number 971, Dean Norton and Joe Richmond. Fourth place to number 46, Richard Hollingdale and Nick Barker. The winner's time was 1 minute 21.85 seconds, a speed of 53.98 miles per hour. From the top, 1, 2, 3, 72, 971, 46. 1 minute 21.85 seconds, 53.98 miles per hour. Right-hand sidecars, no 76 Simon Beanie or 80 Will Oppin, but number 92 Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott and 87 Rob Bradley, Shaun Simpson come in to do battle. For race 36, away we go. Colin Blackwell gets a super start from the outside. Rob Bradley goes well on the inside. Rob Bradley comes out in front down that back straight. His teammate is there with him, Ron Winterburn and Liam Brown. First and second here will take some beating. Then there's Paul Whitelam in third, Colin Blackwell in fourth, Simon Beanie. bringing up the rear in 5th. Colin Blackburn having a go at Paul Whitelam, but no avail at this moment in time. On the front line is 87, Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson. From Woodley Rob Wilson and Liam Brown. From 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. And then, of course, I got that wrong. They're not team members up the front, are they? First is one and third is the other, and then second and fourth. I'll muddle that up. Here they come then. Last that flag for Rob Bradley. Rob Winterburn in hot pursuit. Colin Blackburn and Myles Smith putting up the rear and then round they come then. The second flag goes. Rob Bradley wins. Rob Winterburn second. Paul Whitelam in third. Then 25 Colin Blackburn and Martin Smith. And 76 Simon Veeney and Dave Vidler. Official result in a moment. Right-hand sidecars, right-hand sidecars. Race 36, a win for number 87, Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson. In second place was number 48, Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown. In third place it was number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. And in fourth place it was number 25, Colin Blackburn and Martin Smith. In fifth place, number 76, Simon Veeney and Dave Vidler. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 17.50 seconds, a speed of 57.01 miles per hour. That's 87, 48, 92, 25, 76. 1 minute 17.50 seconds, a speed of 57.01 miles per hour. Right, riders on the line of first race 37, under starter's orders, and away we go, another good clean break. Robbie Wilson missed his gear and after an initial good start, finishes his assault in last place there to the first turn, and it looks like it's Rob Wilson who's got away. Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters with Myles Simmons, Kevin Woodley in second place. They are of course a pairing, but Paul Johnson's trying to come through on the inside, and Mark Cosser trying to follow him through. Down the back straight then. Mark Cosser moves up into second place, chasing after Rob Wilson. So we have a pairing, the first and fourth are a pair, and the second and third are a pair. And Myles Simmons comes back up into third. Paul Johnson wants it back again though. All happening here at High Easter. Mark Cosser takes the lead. Mark Cosser zooming down the back straight, and Rob Wilson in hot pursuit in second. Mark Cosser in third. Mark Cosser leading. Myles Simmons in third. Paul Johnson in fourth. Andy Gribble. And Robbie Wilson Jr. bringing up the rear. .37 Mark Cosser takes the checkered flag from Robbie Wilson, Myles Simmons, Paul Johnson and Andy Gribble. Race 37, right-hand sidecars. Race 37, the right-hand sidecars. A win there for number 37, Mark Cosser. And I'm told it's not Tom Cosser this afternoon. Not sure who it is. Could be Darren Whetstone, I don't know. In second place it was number 24, that's Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters. In third place it's number 9, Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. And in fourth place it was number 7, Paul Johnson and Nick Wilson. And in fifth place it was number 3, Andy Gribble and Nick Owen. No sixth finisher. The winner's time was 1 minute 17.87 seconds, a speed of 56.74 miles per hour. Here we have the upright solos. Next race was right-hand sidecars, but never mind, we've got upright solos. Graham Brown is out in front, and he's going for it. Arnie Fenner in second place, Peter Baker in third, Paul Morphy in fourth, and Barry Joyce in fifth. Graham Brown obviously enjoying himself on this Newfound Steed. Number 11, Graham Brown. Number 1, Peter Baker from Arnie Fenner, Paul Morphy, Barry Joyce. Settles down to the new steed. Learns its little intimate details. Last lap flag, Graham Brown, Peter Baker, Arnold Fenner, Paul Morphy, Barry Joyce. Graham Brown takes the checkered flag in that one. From Peter Baker in second. Arnold Fenner in third. Then Paul Morphy. Now bringing up the rear, Barry Joyce. Upright solos then. Race 39, a win for number 11. Graham Brown. Second place number 1, Peter Baker. Third place number 32, Arnie Fenner. Fourth place to 55, Paul Morphy. And fifth place, number 57, Barry Joyce. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 20.98 seconds, a speed of 54.56 miles per hour. There's the CC Sidecars up to race 37. The Winterburn Blackburn team on 32. Whitelam Bradley team on 29. Simmons Wilson on 28. Johnson Cossa, 23. Wilson Gribble, 10. Beanie Offen, 6. And no scores for the Spires Pardo Bree Sims teams. Go Winterburn Blackburn on 32, Whitelam and Bradley on 29. Here we have left-hand sidecars, just 2 runners. Charlie Ridley. And Terry Nicholas. Why we've only got the 2 and they're not a pair. So, obviously Keith Dixon and Bear Evans both obviously mechanical problems keeping them out of the running, whereas these 2 are going to try and score all the points for their own respective teams. It's Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles leading them. The British champion of this class, whose outfit caught fire in his last race. And that Welsh wizard is making a little bit of a move to the outside. It's always an old trick to keep forcing your way around the outside on the last corner when the man tries to take you wide, nip up the gap that he leaves on the inside. Will it happen here? We have the last lap flag out, and Charlie Ridley's going for it. Charlie Ridley, Steve Bowles, from Terry Nicholas and Mike Raymond. That's Terry Nicholas. Reigning champion, and he's through on the inside. Look at that, see? Charlie Ridley fights back. Charlie Ridley in his first season and probably only about his 3rd meeting on a left-hander. He's fighting back, but the British champion takes it. Race 40, the left-hand sidecars, was a win for number 142, Terry Nicholas and Mike Raymond, and in second place was number 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 29.87 seconds, a speed of 49.16 miles per hour. That's 142, 130. 1 minute 29.87 seconds, 49.16 miles per hour. We have left-hand sidecars coming to the line in 843, Tim Phillips and Alex Bowman. 25, Tony and Tom Penfold on the Little Godden. 292, Andy Pack and Andy Wood on the 1000cc Yamaha XR. And 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow, also on the 1000cc Yamaha XR. Left-hand sidecars then, race 41. Off they go. Andy Pack and Andy Wood scorch into the lead. Tony and Tom Penfold seem to have stalled it. Now this really is lovely poster here handed in to me by Reg of the Wainfleet Sporting and Motorcycle Club, advertising the International Lincolnshire Poacher, England's #1 1,000-metre long track, sponsored by JB Taylor Construction, Holland's Leisure Park and Rust's Private Hire Cars. First race at 1:30 p.m, last race approximately 5:30 p.m. Adults are a bargain, £15. Children under a tenner are free. 10 to 16 years are a fiver. A family ticket for 2 adults and 2 children over 10 years of age is only £35. All the top awesome 1000cc sidecars, 100 mile an hour, no brakes, no fear, no compromise, and the world's leading 500cc solos. Britain's top riders compete against the world's best. Free camping from Monday the 24th of August to the 1st of September. Licensed bar, hot food stores, hot showers and modern toilets. It's all there on the Bank Holiday Monday, Sunday the 30th of August at Thorpe St Peter near Skegness. Here we go, the rerun now of race 42. The revs rise, saves flying, away they go. Andy Pack gets away from this side. Mike Downs makes it into the first turn first, and Tony Penfold has problems. So round they come then, 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. From 292, Andy Pack and Andy Wood, and 25, Tony and Tom Penfold. Tony and Tom Penfold going really fast around the oval. It's very light, super fast. The ideal tool for left-hand sidecar Grasstrack. I'm surprised some of these others haven't built something as light to compete with it. It's lovely having 1000ccs, but look at all the extra weight. 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow, 25, Tony Penfold and Tom Penfold. That's Tony and Tom. Catch, Mike Downs. Mike Downs thinking this is alright. And is he not trying as hard as he might? We shall see. Certainly Tony and Tom Penfold are trying their might. I don't think they're going to quite reel in that on remaining match. Well, that's Mike Downs. Tony and Tom Penfold putting up a remarkable ride all the same. Unfortunately their partners are out of the competition. One in the ambulance, unfortunately. Mike Downs wins. Tony and Tom Penfold come home for second. And 292, Andy Pack and Andy Wood. Complete race distance in third place. Race 41, left-hand sidecars. A win there for 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. Second place to number 25, Tony and Tom Penfold. And in third place, number 292, Andy Pack and Andy Wood. The winner's time was 1 minute 32.03 seconds. And the speed we will announce later. That's 113, 25, 292. 1 minute 32.03 seconds. Got some more left-hand sidecars now. Speed of race 41 was 48.01 miles per hour. Speed of race 41 was 48.01 miles per hour. Left-hand charioteers at it again then. Martin Cup, Danny Holman, with Paul Marley and Nick Barker. And it's Martin Cuff and Steve North leading, with Paul Marley in second. Paul Marley trying to come around the outside. He's getting some speed up and he's going for it. Martin Cuff, Steve North, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Danny Holman, sorry, it's Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. Martin Cuff, a previous British champion of the class, and showing his style and class here as they come around the turn. Beautiful bit of corner in there from Martin Cuff, and Paul Marley goes wide and Danny Holman looks to go through on the inside. Not quite doing it yet though. Well, he's into the next corner and chases after Martin Cuff. Can't see him getting enough steam up to actually get past him. Last lap flag goes for Martin Cuff and Steve North. Around the turn, very tight. Brilliant line there for Martin Cuff and Steve North. They take the checkered flag from Paul Whitelam and Nick Barker, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. Race 42, the left-hand sidecars. Race 42, the left-hand sidecars. A win for 128, Martin Cuff and Steve North. Second place to number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. And in third place, number 126, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. No fourth finisher. The winner's time was 1 minute 32.39 seconds, a speed of 47.82 miles per hour. From the top, 128, 3, 126, 1 minute 32.39 seconds, 47.82 miles per hour. Flights are underway. Brian Brown makes the goal hold, John Simpson left over in the back straight. With Arnie Fenner in second. Then Paul Morphy and then Peter Baker and then Barry Joyce. Well, then they come then, Graham Brown. Arnold Fenner. Peter Baker nips up the inside and comes up into third place ahead of Paul. Starts on the back wheel of Arnie Fenner. Round they come then, Graham Brown, Arnie Fenner, Peter Baker, Paul Morphy. So the last lap flag coming out. Graham Brown looking every inch the top scorer here this afternoon. Peter Baker nips up the inside of Arnie Fenner. Getting himself up into second place, so respectable points position. In this the fourth and final leg. The checkered flag goes for Graham Brown from Peter Baker, Arnie Fenner, Paul Morphy, Barry Joyce bringing up the rear. Here we go then. Race 49 in your programme. The best pairs, the first final of the afternoon. It's the left-hand sidecars. On the top of the tree with 34 points, Danny Holman, Ben Fitness, Martin Cuff and Steve North. There we got 292, Andy Pack and Mick Downs, and 113 Mick Downs, Andy Pack and Andy Wood, and then Mick Downs and Jim Manklow. Only 4 outfits here to do battle at the moment. And here comes Tony and Tom Penfold. That waved red flag has now been put down, so I assume that Tony hasn't got a partner for this actual race. Well, that's a shame because they were sitting there on 28 points, even though Tony had to do the last race without a partner. It could still have been theirs, but he's unlikely to amass more points now than the others. is race 49. 49, the 500 Sidecar Association's best pairs. It's the left-hand sidecar final. Understart doors and away they go. Round they go then there to the first turn, and left into the lead. Mike Downs was there in second place with the chair lifted, and he slowed a little and let Tony and Tom Penfold through. There's 128, Martin Cuff and Steve North from Tony and Tom Penfold, from Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. And Tony and Tom Penfold come through the inside and take the lead. Martin Cuff needn't worry because his points tally couldn't be theirs as long as he and his teammates finished the race. Tony and Tom could be on a safe passage here. Shows they're the best crew on the day, perhaps, but without a partner, it's difficult to win pairs events. Last lap flag goes, Tony and Tom Penfold from Martin Cuff. Mike Downs and Manklow, and then Martin Cuff's partner, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. Scorching round there in fourth. The checkered flag goes, Tony and Tom Penfold take the win of the final. Mike Downs, I think, just screeched through for second place. I have to confirm that with the lap scorers. And the official result at the moment. And that was the left-hand sidecar final, and boys did well. The race result, not the overall result, the race result is a win for number 25, Tony and Tom Penfold. Second place at 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. In third place was number 128, Martin Cuff and Steve North. In fourth place it was number 126, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. And in fifth place it was number 292.
Overall result,
Fifth place was 292, Andy Pack and Andy Wood. The winner's time was 1 minute 31.90 seconds, a speed of 48.08 miles per hour. Those riders coming to the line now then to do battle for the British Championship best pairs of 2009. All eyes, of course, on Georgie Wood because he's won all his races so far. Adam Shipp, previous British champion, in there on the lineup, and also Lee Street, a previous British champion, in the lineup. So, no shortage of talent here. Understanders orders. Away! Early down to the first one, George Wood is stone last. Stone last away, Georgie Wood. He's got his work cut out this time as he comes up and overtakes one on the first corner, two on the third corner. Down the next straight he goes, into the next bend. He is currently in fifth position. He's up to fourth. He moves up to third. He comes very, very wide and keeps the revs up. He moves up into, does he? No, he doesn't quite. He's still in that third place at the moment. And now he goes into second. And he chases after leader Adam Shipp from Stone Cold Love. And he passes Adam Shipp on the inside and he goes into that tail. And he straightens the bike up, but he's got it under control again. And round he comes. Adam Shipp takes to the advantage one more time. Georgie Wood has another go. Georgie Wood leaps into the lead there. And again, it's crosses up and Adam Shipp comes fast. Georgie Wood having another go now on the inside run this time. He puts the motor on. He gets it going. It's Georgie Wood in the lead. It's 16, Adam Shipp in second from 31. Paul Simmons from 75. Lee Street from Gary Wells. Mark Woods and Russell Whipple. Round they come then, the checkered flag is being made ready and Georgie Wood is high, fast and flying and he takes that checkered flag by storm. 96 wins it from 31 Paul Simmons, from 16 Adam Shipp, from 75 that is, sorry, Lee Street, 70 Gary Wells, 24 Mark Woods, and limping over the line, number 91 Russell Little. There they go then, the 250 riders on their way back to the pits, and the 350 boys make their way to the line. Well done, Georgie, and all your wins. The official result then of the 250cc final, not necessarily the overall result. The winner of the final was 96 George Wood. In second place it was 31 Paul Simmons. In third place number 16 Adam Shipp. In fourth place number 75, that's Lee Street. Fifth place his partner number 70 Gary Wells. Sixth place was number 24, the lone rider from the Gary Brown Mark Woods duo, and that was Mark Woods. And in seventh place it was number 91 and Russell Little. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 19.98 seconds, giving an average speed of 55.24 miles per hour. From the top, 96, 31, 16, 75, 70, 24, 91. 1 minute 19.98 seconds, 55.24 miles per hour. These are the 350s. Mears and Smith are the favourites to take it. They're on top points, and Dave Mears gets a cracking start. So does Matt Etherington. Matt Etherington is away. Tom Perry in second place. Dave Mears goes around the outside of Tom Perry, and Richard Smith comes through this. Tom Perry takes them both again. Tom Perry takes it back but goes very wide. Matt Etherington leads. Richard Smith is up into second place. Tom Perry is there in third. Dave Mears comes past Vince Kinchin. Vince Kinchin throws it sideways. Dave Mears steadies up and cuts back underneath. It's Matt Etherington all the way at the moment. Richard Smith in second. Richard Smith goes to the inside on Matt Etherington on that pit's turn, but Matt Etherington holds the advantage. Tom Perry is third. Matt Etherington, Richard Smith, Tom Perry, Vince Kinchin, Dave Mears. Are the favourites going to get this? Richard Smith again tries on the inside, but Matt Etherington's having none of it as they go into the last lap. Richard Smith again on the inside. Matt Etherington still managing to hold a past the line on the outside and hold on to it as they come into the last turn for the last time. Richard Smith, one last go at it. Matt Etherington goes very wide. Richard Smith on the inside, not going to get there. Matt Etherington takes it. Richard Smith in second from Vince Kinchin, from Tom Perry, from Dave Mears. Michael Bovis and Chris Ward. Official result at the moment. There goes Matt Etherington, and there's number 8 Vince Kinchin and Dave Mears, Tom Perry, Michael Bovis, all making their way back to the pits. Here's the result of race 45, the 350cc solo final of the British Pairs Championship for 2009, sponsored by Colin Johnson. The race win went to number 5, Matt Etherington. In second place it was 33, Richard Smith. In third place it was number 8, Vince Kinchin. In fourth place, number 1, Tom Perry. In fifth place, number 19, Dave Mears. In sixth place, number 4, Michael Bovis. And in seventh place, number 61, Chris Ward. The winner's time was 1 minute 16.91 seconds. The speed was 57.45 miles per hour. cc solo final. On the top of the tree with 35 points is Simon Beard, with Mike Kearns and Nick and Abby Bradley. On 30 points, just 5 points adrift, is Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg, Paul Moorcock and John Cook. And it's 55 Giles Carville and 46 Barry Bennett. 46 Barry Bennett. 7 Barry Bennett. Turning into the corner, Nick and Abby Bradley are leading it. Simon Beard in second place. They're first and second. They're team members and they're showing them how to do it pair style. Nick Bradley right in the outside, Simon Beard right in the inside. Nobody can get anywhere near them. Barry Bennett in third place. Then Dave Carville and Shaun Harvey in sixth, moving up to fifth ahead of his partner Paul Moorcock. So round they come then. 21. Nick and Abby Bradley. Mike Kearns right there in second place. Team riding, keeping the others at bay. The last lap flag comes out. They're 1 lap from victory, and if they can stay here, they're surely going to win the 500 sidecar title of the best pairs for 2009. Shaun Harvey, who's moved up into fourth. The last, the checkered flag comes out. Nick and Abby Bradley take the win. His teammate, well, their teammate right there in second place is number 4, Simon Beard and Mike Kearns. Then it was Shaun Harvey, Barry Bennett. Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg, Barry Bennett, Iphon Hughes. And the official result in a moment. Shaun Harvey making his way back to the pits, and there are the British Pairs champions, numbers 4 and 21 for 2009. Let's just give you this race result then, as Barry Bennett, Iphon Hughes and 55 Dave Carville and Carl Webb go past, and Paul Moorcock, John Cook bringing up the rear there. The official result of race 47 for the 500cc sidecar final, sponsored by Karen Radley, was a win for 21 Nick and Abby Radley. In second place it was number 4, Simon Beard and Mark Kearns. In third place it was number 7, Barry Bennett and Iphon Hughes. In fourth place it was 72, Shaun Harvey. Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg. In fifth place it was 55, Dave Carville and Carl Webb. And in sixth place, number 123, Paul Moorcock and John Cook. The winner's time was 1 minute 21.14 seconds, a speed of 54.45 miles per hour. From the top, 21, 4, 7, 72, 55, 1, 2, 3, 1 minute 21.14 seconds, 54.45 miles per hour. This is the 500cc solo. This is the big one for the solo classes. And Mitch Godden and Vince Kinchin, top of the tree, on points at the start of this final. Taking their place on the line then. Watch out for 29 and 8. They're in with a shout. At the start of orders, away we go. Hurling down into the first turn. Mitch Godden gets a good one. Mitch Godden gets a good one, so does Vince Kinchin, goes right through there with him. The two each other as they go into their corner. Mitch Godden putting a little bit of an advantage, and Vince Kinchin sitting there saying, I'm going to follow you home, son, just stay there, and we'll keep going. That's 29, Mitch Godden, from number 8, Vince Kinchin, from James Theobald, from John Yeldham, Reese Wilding, Stuart Mears. Down comes Mitch Godden, then high, wide and handsome. The previous winner of this title, Vince Kinchin. Nice to see them team up here this afternoon. Mitch Godden and Vince Kinchin. On the last lap from James Theobald, John Yeldham, Reese Wilding and Stuart Mears. Rising on the wall, looks behind him to see who his teammate is. Slows up way through as they go around the last turn. They're starting to come past here, I think, together. Vince Kinchin and Mitch Godden, and the big wheelie from Mitch, and there they go, the Pairs Champions 2009. In third place in the final is James Theobald from John Yeldham, Reese Wilding and Stuart Mears. Once again, the official result at the moment. Race 46, the official result, a win for number 8, Vince Kinchin. Second place, 29, Mitch Godden. Third place, number 26, James Theobald. Fourth place, number 46, John Yeldham. Fifth place, number 18, Reese Wilding. Sixth place, number 14, Stuart Mears. The winner's time was 1 minute 19.09 seconds, a speed of 55.86 miles per hour. From the top, 8, 29, 26, 46, 18, 14. 1 minute 19.09 seconds, 55.86 miles per hour. Overall results, the 250 overall was a win for the Paul Simmons Adam Shipp team with 48 points. In second place was Georgie Wood and Russell Little on 45 points. Third place went to Lee Street and Gary Wells on 40 points. 350cc top three. First, Dave Mears and Richard Smith on 57. Second, Tom Perry and Matt Etherington on 51. Third, Michael Bovis and Vince Kinchin on 50. Fourth place was Chris Ward and Carl Russian on 31. 500cc solo overall. A win for the Godden Kinchin team with 64 points. Second, John Yeldon and Rhys Wilding on 44. Third was James Theobald and Stuart Mears on 36. Fourth place, Dan Berwick and Harlan Cook on 26. This then is the right-hand sidecar final. The last race of the day, and off they go. And it's brilliant start from Rob Wilson from the outside there. But it's a long way round on that first turn, as he's just found out. Myles Simmons, his partner, has made it to the front. Now Rob Wilson needs to catch him up. Get maximum points out of this race to stand any chance at all. Round they come then. Rob Winterburn and Rob Bradley getting a bit tangled up. Rob Wilson in 5th place at the moment. Myles Simmons winning on the front line. The others will probably allow him to stay there and not have to worry all the time. He's Rob Wilson at bay. Rob Wilson goes back to 6th. Round they come then. Number 9, Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley with just 1 lap to go from Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown from Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson from Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. So then Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters and then Colin Blackburn and Martin Smith. The checkered flag is out, the race is done and dusted. Myles Simmons wins the race. Rob Winterburn comes home in second, followed by Rob Bradley, Paul Whitelam. Ooh, and I can't make up my mind between them last two, but the lap scorers are a bit sussed. Oh, there we go, that's the end of the meeting, ladies and gentlemen. Some presentations to do, I guess, in the beer tent. And what a great day's racing we've had. Sorry it took a little bit longer to get over it, but now hear this. A corrected result by the clerks of the course. Race 48, the right-hand sidecar final, was a win for number 9, Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. In second place is 87, Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson. In third place is number 48, Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. In fourth place, number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. In fifth place, number 25, Colin Blackburn and Martin Smith. And in sixth place, number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters. The winner's time was 1 minute 17.01 seconds. The speed was 57.37. miles per hour. The fastest right-hand sidecar race of the day. So number 9, 87, 48, 92, 25, 24. 1 minute 17.01 seconds, 57.37 miles per hour. And the clerk of the course there reversing round second and third places because it was felt that Mr. Winterburn tangled with Mr. Bradley in an unfair manoeuvre, and he gained advantage by it, so he was put back at one spot. Once again, just to clarify, 9, 87, 48, 92, 25, 24.
One special presentation first before we do the best pairs, and back in 1977, for those of you around in 1977, there was an unfortunate accident at Great Leys and Kevin Parmenter lost his life through that accident. The Parmenter family have brought the shield, the Kevin Parmenter Memorial Shield, and it's been presented by the Parmenter family every year since 1977. It's for the best newcomer sidecar crew, and last year the best newcomer sidecar crew was Nick and Abby Bradley, so give them a hand. No, you stay on the ground, no, come up here, we don't have any more accidents today, thanks. There you go, and there's the shield, and the Parmenter family buys the replicas every year for the winners of that. So Nick and Abby Bradley can come up. There's the other one. There's the other one. If you just turn around to the video, perhaps if Bob could get from them, or are they too close? Just have a quick video bit of that, just for the family albums. And picture over that way. Okay, thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All the family for that. The wonderful gesture that keeps coming to Grasstrack after such a tragedy, to actually make sure that's presented in his memory every year. So now I'll pass over to Marty Hook for the presentation for the best pairs.
So we'll start this afternoon as we do for the racing with the 250cc's, and we want in third place the Lee Street and Gary Wells duo. And they're 41 score.
Two of these for third. You're going to go up there, mate? Yeah, go on, you present them. I'll sort them out and give you, you present them.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Cheers. Gary Wells. Third this afternoon. No, he doesn't want me. Seconds. Second place this afternoon is the girls' crew divided from Georgie Wood and Russell Hall. And a 45-point score.
You trying to check it?
Yeah, give it to him. You don't need any of them. And in first place this afternoon, we had Paul Simmons and Adam Shipp on 48 points.
Adam?
When I make it the wrong way. There you go.
It's a good nation.
350. 350.
Just going to keep the shoe. Ladies and gentlemen, take your photograph. Ask and chat. And we're still all done.
can't hold me too long, can you?
Anyone putting more? That's it then. Well done. The Super champions for 2009. Peter's on nicely to the very hotly contested 350cc championship. And in third place on 50 points was Michael Bogus and Vince Kinchin.
Where's he got to? Oh, long legs. What's that, Liam? He's got the money. Grab it!
And we move on to second place. In the 350s it was Tom Perry and Matt Etherington. And those were 59 points.
There you go, boy, you got the money.
I like to see some young stretched faces on the roster these days. Up the masters of the class this afternoon were Dave Mears and Richard Smith with 57 points.
There you go, mate. And there you go, boys. Cheers, boys. Oh, that's the first one.
Let's have a shot here. I've done it at the beginning, Vince. Is it 500 solos?
Yeah,
Big smile. Big smile.
Didn't they do well? That's not the first time they did this good up there either.
What's that? I didn't get there.
Are you all done? Well done, 350 champions. Off the best pair. 500cc best pairs. In third place, we have James Beamore and Stuart Mears.
Cheers, boys. That's good. There you go. There you go.
They scored 36 points.
Throw the money away. Throw the money away.
Second place was Johnny Elder and Reece Wiley on 34 points.
It's true, though. There you go,
And the British champions, please welcome with their total of 64 points and maximum throughout the meeting, I think, we had Mitch Godden and Vince Kinchin.
There you go, boy. Well done. Well done, mate.
Not the first time Mitch has stood up there either.
What's in that? 500 chairs.
These
Four times mine.
It's still 6.
Oh, no, hang on, it's a sidecar one. Not a sidecar one. Association. You can't read. It says 500 sidecar on it. Nothing's all right, that won't be on the internet, will it? says 500 sidecars.
Well, that's the 500 best pair champions of 2009. $500cc sidecars. In third place was Dave Carville. The passenger's names escape me. And Harry Bennett, knife on Hughes.
They have to sort this
I
out.
remember it was Webb, but I can't remember his first name. It's on the phone. It's Webb on the back there. Carl, wasn't it? Carl.
Sort it out.
Carl, I put that on.
You sort it out between them.
Carl Webb, that's it.
No, what's it? Yes. No, I see, yeah, that's how we do it. They just put the money on together. Chair.
In second place we had Sean Harvey and Danny Holt and Paul Whitelam and John Cook.
Don't get a kiss from you then.
No, I ain't kissing you.
I'll give you a second.
All right, later, mate.
All right, boys. I'll give you a second.
You only get one cut between.
No.
And they got the check, but they got to share the check. The money.
Drives it back.
He's got your money. That's money.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And in first place, being crowned the 2009 champions, we have Dick and Abby Radley. And Mike Cohen.
And that's just the check. And then she's got the money between them. So they have to sort it out. And one of you, can you say that?
You'll get on the Aye. Pass it on the step. Drive in, it's gone right over there. Pass it on the step, you get in there.
Take it back.
Aye.
Need a bigger roster, really, don't we? Head.
Left hand. That's okay.
Jeff, 1981. Huh? Brings back memories. Yeah.
Which one does it?
Say cheese.
Time to get down there. Look at the Father Christmas thing down there. The picture is going. I was on there. Really? Yeah. I'll tell you, you can take this one. I don't know what.
On then to the left-hand sidecars. And in third place it was Perry and Tom Penfold, Tim Phillips and Alex Bowman. Just going to hand me off my top there. Here comes Perry and Tom.
Well done.
Thank you.
You have to sort the check out between them.
Yeah, okay, there's only two of us.
No, you have to, oh, there's only two of you.
Yeah, one of them's in hospital.
Oh, we take the other part.
The old lot then.
You've got the lot. Well done.
In second place this afternoon, we have Mike Downs and Jim Manklow, Andy Pack and Andy Wood.
Someone take the check, and then you two can take that between you and make it that way. And he's got the money, so don't let him get away.
And the winners for 2009 were Martin Cuff and Steve North, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness.
You take that, you take that, you take that, and the last one, and you take that. Alright? Well done, boys. Well done, mate. Yeah, well done.
Upright solos then, top three. In third place this afternoon is Arnold Tenner on 22 points. Well done, Arnie. Second place, Peter Baker.
Steady, you hurt yourself. Couple minutes to go.
I'll take it for you.
There you go, mate.
Thank you very much. Well done. Cheers. Huh? Jono. John, can you come and get Graham? John, come in. Come on.
And the winner this afternoon was unfortunately had to go home early. And that was number 11, Graham Brown. It was a big cheer for Graham Brown.
I'll take it for Rick. I'll give him the right one, okay? Thank you very much.
Hey, make sure you give him the right one.
I will, yeah. Oh, Jeff.
Well done, the upright boys. This means the right hand chairs, I hope. In third place, Rob Wilson, Terry Saunters, Myles Simmons, and Perry Matt Etherington.
You have to share that between you. Alright.
Only one.
Yeah, you only got one.
Only one wheels. My second will be well. So I'm third.
Fight over the check.
Second place, please welcome Paul Whitelam, Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson.
Well, you take the check. You can take the cut.
All right, thank you.
And you can take the cut and share it with him, alright?
Well done, boys. Well done, mate. Well done.
I'm standing down here.
Simmons Wilson through scored 36 points, Whitelam Bradley through scored 37 points. So the winners this afternoon for the 2009 British Fairs Championships are Rob Winterburn and Ian Brown, Colin Blackmore and Martin Smith with 38 points. The top three separates only by a point apiece.
You can take the check. You can take that. And you can take that, young man, alright? There you go, boys.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
Cheers, Rob.
Well done. Well done. That's very good. Look, pretty good.
That's it.
That's a good shot. Very well approached.
It's all on you, Mark.
Smile.
I just smile.
Go on, laugh, Bob. You're going to start laughing in a minute. Go on now.
Get out of it. I'm just staying. I'll be falling in a minute.
That's it, isn't it?
Say something, Jay.
Well, on into the right-hand side, Cowboys. I think they took the back right there. The whole nation's been recovered. This is some big deals here. Three national championships and a good lot of honest fighting during the day.
From the eastern centre, this neck of the woods, away they go. The best bears is underway. All close on the first corner, Adam Shipp breaks away. And Georgie Wood is flying around the outside. From Lee Street, Georgie Wood. Georgie Wood gets up in the second place. To the next turn they go, and Georgie Wood goes through on the inside of Adam Shipp, clean as a whistle. Georgie Wood leads. Into the corner they go, and Vince Kinchin is making a brave move on the outside. Leading it though is number 4. Michael Bovis. Vince comes wide on the corner, and we have a faller. Number 17, Andrew Whittaker. And Tom Perry wants to split those two up. Richard Smith trying to close the gap up on Damien. In second place. Richard Smith fights back at him. Richard Smith through on the inside. Tom Perry goes to the outside run. Back in second place. 5 minute solos again. Oh, that was nasty for young Mr. Watts there. Oh, then Sean Harvey makes his move on the outside, coming round that corner. Comes right up alongside and actually takes the advantage. But Dean Norton puts the power on early on the corner. Well, they're coming. It's 24, Rob Wilson. 25, Colin Blackburn hanging on to it then. 1 lap to go, and look at the battle between those two in second and third. Rob Bradley on the inside, Rod Winterburn on the outside. Rod Winterburn cuts through on the inside. Rob Bradley makes it have it on the outside. It's tight stuff as they come into the last turn. And the Winterburns break through into second place. So number, oh no, big wheelie, and just the same as the young Watts fella early on. Arnie Fennis in the first turn first. Scories in that throttle as he comes out of that corner and powers down the straight ahead of all his rivals. Charlie Ridley through on the inside. Charlie Ridley picks up the running as he comes out of that first turn. Wrestling with the machine down the straight. Tony Penfold goes into the lead. Tony Penfold picks it up ahead of Charlie Ridley. Paul Whitelam moving up into second place. Chasing after 142. Tony. Oh, right around. Oh, and a passenger's dropped off of Will Penfold's. Welsh crew riding a superb line, making it very hard for Paul Marley. Paul Marley is in determined mood to do it this afternoon as he comes down the outside. 1 more lap to go, and they're almost as level on at that point as they were on the start line when they started it. Look at Paul Marley going around the outside there. He really needs to come on business here, and Terry Nicholas forces his way ahead. Terry Nicholas keeps him on the outside, makes him run around the long way round, and has he done it or hasn't he? It's going to be close to the line. It's going to be a finish, a win for Paul Marley from Terry Nicholas in second place. Whitelam has got it down the back straight. Rob Bradley's partner there in second place. Mark Cotter trying to split them up. Oh, and no, Mark Cotter is up into second, and Paul Johnson through to third, and Paul Whitelam goes down to fourth, so that's really split them up. Mark Cotter, little touch there, I think, on the back of Rob Bradley, and there's Paul Johnson and Paul Whitelam come through, and we've got a fallen off passenger here, Tom Cotter hanging on for grim death. Rob Wilson, Terry Saunters in second place. Really tight stuff there as Myles Simmons and Rob Wilson are partners, and they're trying to keep the Winterburns at bay, but the Winterburns have moved up into third behind Rob Wilson, and it looks like they're going through into second now. They're up into second place. The last lap flag is coming out. Charlie Ridley again is showing his nose round the outside, and he gets there. Inside, Tony Penfold gets a good wide line from the outside. They're right on it, on the nail, and that's LCC Sidecar Yamaha leading from the... Tony Penfold winds it up and comes through on the inside. Georgie Wood very, very fast around the oval. Adam Shipp must know he's there, he can hear him, and through goes Georgie Wood out into the lead. Dave Mears trapped first against the white. Perry makes a last dash round the outside. Who's going to get there? Dave Mears takes it. He of course is partner to Nick Bradley. Old Bradley comes out in front down that back straight. His teammate is there with him. Off they go. Andy Pack and Andy Wood scorch into the lead. Tony and Tom Penfold seem to have stalled it. Now this really is flights are underway. Round they go then there to the first turn and Tony and Tom Penfold come through the inside and take the lead. Scorching round there in fourth. The checkered flag goes. Tony and Tom Penfold take the win of the final. Mike Downs, I think, just screeched through for second place. Away. Early down to the first one, George Wood is stone last. Stone last away, Georgie Wood. He's got his work cut out this time as he comes up and overtakes one on the third corner, two on the third corner. Fifth position, he's up to fourth. He moves up to third. He comes very, very wide and keeps the revs up. He moves up into, does he? No, he doesn't quite. He's still in that third place at the moment. And now he goes into second. And he chases after leader and he passes Adam Shipp on the inside and he goes into that turn. And he straightens the bike up, but he's got it under control again. And round he comes. Adam Shipp takes to the advantage one more time. Georgie Wood has another go. Georgie Wood leaps into the lead there. And again, it's crosses up and Adam Shipp comes fast. So does Matt Etherington. Matt Etherington is away. Tom Perry in second place. Dave Mears goes around the outside of Tom Perry and Richard Smith comes through. So Tom Perry takes them both again. Tom Perry takes it back but goes very wide. Matt Etherington leads. Richard Smith is up into second place. Tom Perry is there in third place. The last race of the day and off they go. And it's a brilliant start from Rob Wilson from the outside there. But it's a long way round on that first turn, as he's just found out. Myles Simmons, his partner, has made it to the front. Get maximum points out of this race to stand any chance at all. Round they come then. Rob Winterberg and Rob Bradley getting a bit tangled up. And then Colin Blackbourne and Martin Smith. The checkered flag is out, the race is done and dusted. Myles Simmons wins the race. Rob Winterberg comes home in second, followed by Rob Bradley, Paul Whitelam. Oh, and I can't make up my mind between them last two, but the lap scorers are a bit sussed.